Hi, y'all. How's it going? Number one, this is a Randy Moss jersey. See? It's not Aaron Hernandez, but if you have a problem with Aaron Hernandez, I highly encourage you to watch his Netflix documentary. Yeah, super sad, super intense. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10. A lot of people that watched it said that they had no idea. So, I encourage you to watch it. That's not what this is about. Let's move on. I'm going to be super distracted while I'm doing this video because T-minus 30 minutes. The first Patriots game of the season. Yes, I'm a huge Patriots fan. Started with Randy Moss. Yes, I'm upset that Tom Brady went to the Bucs. Yes, I still support Tom Brady. No, I do not want Tom Brady to win over the Patriots. I think we covered everything. Oh, and today I'll be watching Patriots, Bucs, Cowboys. Ironically, God knew I couldn't handle it, so we put all three games at different times. Yeah. Anyways, so I recorded a video yesterday that, first of all, this is the second time that I've recorded this video today. Hopefully I'll splice together some of the edits from the other one. My dad's dog escaped, which is cool. There were way too many distractions. I might actually have to get up in just a second to give somebody something that's coming to pick something up. But there were cars driving by. My dog came out, it was too much. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I need to take a shower before, yes, this hair is from the shower. Also from running a lot. Anyways, yeah, so I decided to stop, redo it now. So here we are. But yesterday, I recorded a video that I haven't posted yet. I'm going to be honest. Don't judge my nails. I'm going to be honest. The reason that I haven't is because I don't want to be judged. I feel like you're not going to like it or something. I don't know. But let's be honest. I don't care. This isn't for you. It's for me. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. It doesn't matter if you don't necessarily like it or get something out of it because it's for me. I'm not doing this to be the number one influencer. I'm doing it more so because it helps me in talking about it. And I hope that I can help somebody too. If not, that's cool. At least it's helping me get it all out. But I'm hoping that maybe somebody can learn something from my journey as well. But specifically yesterday I posted and I made, I almost said it. I made a commitment to myself. You'll have to watch that video to see. And also, if you don't see that video up, I made it in the parking lot of HEB in my car. So if you haven't seen that, call me out. If you're watching right now and you notice that there is not a video of me in the parking lot of HEB in my car, be like, yo, post that. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks, just post it. But hopefully I posted it. It's kind of about the fitness aspect and being active in regards to endometriosis and PCOS. So I have endo and PCOS. I've struggled with it for a long time. Actually, most of the women on my mom's side have had something of the sort in relation to all of that. So go figure, I have it too. But ironically, we're going to pin that for a second. I'm going to tell you a little bit of a backstory and then we'll continue. Ironically, I'm talking to this girl on Instagram. She messaged me a while ago. I don't even remember why. I don't know, but we talk, right? Talk from time to time. She's from the Pacific Northwest. Yeah. I believe she's a health coach, and she may do some other things. I don't know. I haven't like stalked her or anything, but we follow each other on Instagram. And so, yeah, I turned her on to the text community for Trent Shelton because why not? He's the best. So that's cool. People helping people, sharing things. But regardless, I saw on her story one day that she posted some vegan recipes. And I was like, oh my God, are you vegan? Because I always want to hear about vegan recipes that are simple. Please, if you're watching this, do not send to me. I mean, you can. Maybe I'll get somebody else to chef it up for me. But I don't like super complicated recipes. And also, I think the other thing that I don't like is like, you get like a whole bunch of weird ingredients and use them one time and then you have to throw the rest of it out. And it's just like, but no. For some reason, they're all standing in a line right now for the national anthem, and it's like freaking me out because it's 11:36, not noon. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Cam Newton's on the screen. The McCourty twins, I feel kind of way about Cam Newton. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, so yeah, I messaged her and was like, yo, are you vegan? And she's like, no, I'm not. I was just trying vegan recipes. Are you vegan? And I was like, yeah, actually, I am. It helps with my endo and PCOS and all that stuff. And she's like, what? Really? No way. So I took it as an opportunity to educate a little bit about that. And oh my gosh, y'all, I went on a rant, like sent a giant message of like, oh, so if you're watching this, super sorry. Actually, I'm really not, because I love to educate people the best way that I can. But that happened this morning. And after yesterday saying what I said in my video, I felt compelled to make another video in relation to this. So, yeah, this is basically what I told her when she asked, like, oh my gosh, does that really help? So, again, not to sound like Britney Snow in Pitch Perfect, I have nodes like 50 times, but obviously I have endometriosis and polycystic ovarian syndrome. If you don't know what that is, it's basically, number one, it happens to your female reproductive organs. So your ovaries, your, I don't know why I can't, ovaries, and I can't even think of the other word right now. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So polycystic ovarian syndrome. You're growing polyps on your ovaries. That is painful. Guys, I got polyps everywhere. I got polyps here. I got polyps up here. We'll talk about my polyposis and sinusitis and all that stuff at a later date, maybe. I don't know. Allergies. Bleh. I have a lot of allergies. But right now we're talking about endo and PCOS. So, yeah, it causes a whole lot of things. Well, my doctor, first of all, I picked him because of my issues. He's like a super doctor in Austin. He's been in a lot of different case studies and things like that for endo medication and all this great stuff. So I was like, he's the guy. So I had my first surgery, and of course they're trying to pump me with a whole bunch of medication. And like, ironically, one of the best solutions for this, just because of what your body produces because of it, is getting pregnant. That's not in the cards for me right now. So another one is, of course, the continuation of progesterone, or production of progesterone, and different things of that nature, and balancing out your hormones. So birth control. Birth control is pumped full of hormones and a lot of other things. I started taking it, and I had some extreme psychological side effects. They were bad. Like, I felt insane. Like, insane. I did not like it. I was like, no, this is not okay. No, just no. That was like the pill. I did the, oh my gosh, what's it called? That thing that goes, Mirena, IUD. Man. Yeah, I did the IUD and that lasted not even a whole month, y'all. Like, my body was like, no, nuh-uh, get it out. So, that didn't work. And of course, they're trying to give me all these different kind of medications. And I am a huge proponent of not taking medication. I was on Adderall for a long time for my ADHD. I was having a lot of other negative side effects, and honestly, the long-term effects are much scarier than the short-term. But if you look at the medication that you're taking, like, the side effects are crazy, like crazy. It doesn't make any sense. So you go to the doctor and you have a headache. So they give you a medication. One of the side effects is nausea. So they give you a medication for nausea. Now your headache's fixed, your nausea is fixed, but now you're having problems with depression. So then you get a depression medication. But now you're having anxiety. So they give you an anxiety medicine. And now you're having problems with your blood pressure. Like, you go to the doctor because you have a headache. You come out with 10 medications and 5 new things wrong with you. That's not okay. That's not okay. It's not. That drives me nuts. My doctor is great. I love him. He's great. If I ever decide to get pregnant, I assume I'm probably going to have problems with that just because of my genetic history, as well as, literally what's going on with me. I'll probably need some help with that. So he's going to be great for that. But not to give me medication. I'm sorry, but no. So I did my own research. And here's the thing. You can cure a lot of things. Not just endo, not just PCOS, not just any one thing. You can cure so many diseases, so many issues that you're having, so many negative symptoms with food. Like, that sounds so insane. That sounds stupid. That sounds crazy. That sounds unrealistic. It's true. Y'all, like, it's true. I can't express it enough. It's so true. Food is fuel for your body. That's it. That's it. Yes, if you love cookies, I love cookies. That's one thing. You're indulging. You're eating it because you like it, not because you have to. Food is something that you eat to survive. It's fuel. So, there's a lot of things that cause inflammation that people don't actually realize, and that doctors are not going to tell you. Not one time in all of the excruciating pain in the millions of doctor visits that I had. I didn't have millions, but I had, 20 in a year, which, that's almost like going every other week, basically. Not one time did my doctor, my PA, my nurses, not one time did they ask me, what are you eating? What's your diet like? Do you exercise? Not one time. Y'all, that's insane. That's insane. So, did my own research. Being vegan can be a lot of different things to a lot of different people. This is my take on it. Feel free to do with it what you will. There's a lot of different types of veganism and things that you can have when you're vegan that are non-animal products. But red meat, which my parents and I used to hunt, so deer, venison, although super lean, great meat. It's red. It has a ton of inflammation. A ton. It causes a lot of inflammation. It doesn't have inflammation. It causes inflammation. Red meat just in general. So your steaks, your burgers, all of that. Another thing that causes inflammation, dairy. Dairy causes inflammation. I don't care who you are. Does not matter. Whether you have been diagnosed with lactose intolerance or not, everyone is lactose intolerant. You can't handle all of that. Now, some people have a bigger tolerance than others, probably because you've been having it since you were 6 months old. But regardless, lactose, dairy, all of that, like your body does not, we're not cows. We're not little baby cows. Just putting it out there. Lactose causes a lot of inflammation in the body. A lot. Dairy, cheese. Y'all, I love cheese. I love cheese. There's vegan cheese. Okay. Also on the meat standpoint, the red meat, Beyond Meat makes a really, 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 really good burger, as well as ground meat, sausage, breakfast sausage, brats, all that stuff. So, red meat, dairy. Here's one for y'all. Some of y'all are probably going to fall over. Sugar. Sugar causes an insane amount of inflammation. Insane. So, what does it matter if these things cause inflammation? I know this is going to shock y'all, all right? Endometriosis and polycystic ovarian syndrome, they thrive in inflammation. Inflammation is the perfect breeding ground. Not just for those things, for a lot of things, for a lot of diseases, a lot of symptoms, a lot. Sinuses. I mean, that really is important. I have sinus problems as well. I've had 5 surgeries for that. Crazy. Guess what? They're all from inflammation. Like, when your sinuses get inflamed, you have a sinus infection, you're sneezing, you're coughing, whatever, you continue to fill your body with all that inflammation, it's just going to keep going. I'm telling you. I'm right. I'm telling you. I wish I would have known this and believed this or was educated in some way long ago, but here I am now. So, there's a few other things specifically for PCOS and endometriosis that I think are important. Also gluten, like, let's be honest. I know there's a huge thing back and forth, controversy of gluten, not gluten, should I have it, should I not have it, bread, whatever. I personally 100% gluten-free. I do not eat gluten. Again, kind of that inflammation aspect, but Google about gluten. Just read about it. Don't Google like gluten-free, should I be gluten-free, what's the matter with gluten? Just Google gluten. Read what it is. I I've had people that I know that they get stomach aches or they don't feel good. They feel slow or sluggish after they eat pasta or bread. Same meal we made with gluten-free pasta or spaghetti squash. Didn't have any of those problems. Hello? That's a big deal. And then the last one that I stay away from is soy. Again, I would 100% Google soy. What is soy? First of all, soy helps you produce a lot of estrogen, and if you have endo or PCOS, you don't need any more estrogen. You don't need it. I'm telling you. Hey, look, Tony Romo is in Gym Dance. They're doing the Patriots game. Sorry. Not really. Anyways, yeah. So soy, if you have problems with hormones, don't have soy. For real. Yeah. I think it's important for people to be educated. If you have PCOS, if you have endometriosis, you should consider changing your diet if you're still having issues. Now, I'm not telling you that if you go from being non-vegan to being vegan, all of a sudden your life's going to change. You're never going to have cramps ever again in your entire life. Not true. Not true. But I do think that it could help you in a lot of ways. Helps with inflammation, helps with all that stuff. Like, granted, I still feel kind of sluggish right now because it's that time of the month or that time of the whenever. So again, as I'm sure if you have it, you know, like that stuff has a mind of its own and it just happens whenever it wants to. But yeah, I still, sometimes I feel sluggish or moody or whatever. It's not gonna change your everything and you're just gonna be well like that. But it's definitely gonna help. I'm telling you right now, it's definitely gonna help. Also, CBD is super great as well. I'll have a whole nother thing on that, but I 100% advocate for CBD as well. So I went on a rant basically about being vegan and eating right. Maybe one day we'll talk about what I eat every day. Right now, I'm gonna go. I have 7 minutes before kickoff. I'm gonna go heat up my eggplant parmesan with obviously eggplant, Beyond Meat in the red sauce, and I think this one is Daya vegan cheese, or maybe Go Green? Go Green vegan cheese? I don't know, one of the two. Yeah, but it's great. Super great. It's very delicious. I don't normally have things like that. Maybe like once a month I have some kind of like overindulgent type of thing. I mean, it's not like it's like a chocolate cake or anything, but yeah. So anyways, I hope that this helped in some capacity for someone, or at least educated you a little bit on why you might be feeling bad after you eat. What a great point. If you feel bad after you eat something else. For real. I should have started this episode with that. If you feel bad after you eat, start eating something else. I just solved the world's problems. All right, I'm gonna go. Patriots game is about to come on. 10-4. It's halftime. So I watched my video real quick, and I wanted to say a few things real quick about some of the things that I said in this video, and also show you what happened with the dogs. I watched it back, didn't even realize that both of them walked right by me. Didn't even see it, and you can see it in the video, which is funny. So, number one, earlier I was trying to figure out PCOS and endometriosis. I couldn't figure out what I was trying to say, but it's your ovaries and uterus. I don't know why I could not think of that word, but there's that. Also, soy. The thing that I could not remember about soy and kind of how it relates to estrogen, it produces or has phytoestrogens in it, which is like plant estrogen. Very similar, I don't think it's identical, but very similar to human estrogen. So in my personal opinion, those on a vegan diet, I would not recommend having a diet high in soy, which I know you take out soy, which is a major protein source for vegans, but I'm telling you, like, you're better off without it. Soy is just, whether you produce a lot of estrogen on your own or not, you don't need soy. I'm telling you. Anyways, and then the gluten aspect. Yes, I'm aware celiac disease was the thing that, in my head at least, I was trying to come up with that word and I couldn't remember what it was called. Or disease. Yeah. You can read things from like Harvard that say anybody that doesn't have celiac disease doesn't need to be gluten-free. I don't have celiac disease. I personally don't feel well after eating gluten. Fun fact though, I am allergic to rye and some other kind of grain, I think. I don't know. So just because you don't have celiac disease does not mean that you should just be eating all the gluten that you want. And I get it, bread, pizza, beer, I get it. But it's important, okay? And then, what was the other thing? Soy, gluten. I wrote down some stuff on this paper too. I think that's it for now. Yeah, that's it for now. Hopefully that cleared some things up if you were wondering. And also, if you don't sports and you're wondering how Cam Newton is doing, you wouldn't be wondering because you don't sports. But he did score a touchdown for the Patriots. And by he scored a touchdown, I mean he ran it in. So, that's cool. Still on the fence about him, but he's doing some good things. Now, watch this video. I compiled everything together from the previous video that I did. Like cut everything and squish it together so that you can see. Look, though, the dogs come running and I don't see them. So pay attention to that. Important. Just to help. I thought my dogs came out. Bad dog. Like, I can't. Dad, if you are watching this, your dog is bad. And he knows that he's bad. Anyways, I went, Dad, your dog messed up my video. And I'm not even gonna cut that out. I feel like people should know that your dog is bad. Okay, he's not really that bad. This is like a commercial break. So fast forward 30 seconds if you don't want to hear about this. My dog dug out of the backyard, but my dog was not escaping. Now watch on this video, she's going to. But my dog dug out for my dad's dog to escape. My dog still chilling in the backyard. My dad's dog escapes, and I do not understand. And now he's all muddy. Anyways, what it is. So regardless, I don't really believe in that, and they want it. And now my dog is here. Like, I can't. I can't. Bad dog. Anyways, is it my fault because I didn't cover up the hole? I don't know. So anyways, I just want to re-record this video. All right, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I hope y'all have a great day. I don't know what day it is because I don't know what day I'm going to post this. But right now it's Sunday. Who knows what day you are watching it though. So whatever day that might be, I hope you have a great one. And I hope that you come back to watch more stuff, because even if you're not into endometriosis and polycystic ovarian syndrome and eating vegan and blah, 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 I talk about other stuff too. So feel free to tune into that stuff. Okay. All right, bye. 10-4.